women have a height of average height of 65. 20 men have an average of 70. What's the average height of everyone? The big thing, the big mistake people will make is they'll just take the 65 and the 70 and add those together. Divide by 2, and that comes out to 67.5. And they'll definitely put that on there as a wrong option for you to choose. But there's less women than men, so the average is going to pull towards the men. So you just go, okay, there's 10 of them, that average 65, so you multiply those together, plus 20 men, average of 70, so you multiply those together. And then anytime you're taking the average, you divide by like the total number that there are, right? So in this case, there's 30 total. And you just work that out. So throw that in your calculator, make sure you are getting what I get, because I can see this being a little bit easy to screw up in the calculator. So I get like 2050 on top, and then divided by 30. So I got 68.3. So kind of make sure it makes sense too. Like it should be between 65 and 70, right? And there's more men, so it should kind of slide a little bit toward the 70 side. And that's a little bit closer to 70 than 65, so that makes sense. So like for that second one, I got 10 seniors. What's an average score of 200? 10 times 200 plus 15 sophomores, which is with an average of 150. What's the average bullet score of everyone? So should it be closer to 200 or closer to 150? It should be closer to 150 because there's more of those people. There's more numbers there. So just kind of think about that when you get your answer, and then divide by the total number there are. So divide by 25 in this case. So I got 170, which is a little bit closer to 150 than it is to 200, which makes sense with what we're thinking. Go ahead and do 3 if you haven't done it yet, and then I'll make sure we're good there. And then I want to do like one of the charts on the back. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So an 80 on the first 5 tests, so multiply those together, and then when you start studying or something, you got 90 average on the next 10, and then divide that by the total number of tests, so divide by 15. So 86.7, let's say, which makes sense. It should be a little bit closer to 90 because there's more tests that are 90 than there are that are 80. Is that one okay? Go to the back. I know some of you are still working on the front ones here, but let's look at like 7, 8, or 10 together. Let's do 7, let's say. It's the same idea. It's just presented in the form of a chart instead of like in words. And there's more than just 2 things, but it's the same idea. You're going to go, okay, there's 0 TVs in 2 households. I multiply those 2 numbers together. There's 1 TV in 4 households. There's 2 TVs in 6 households. So really, this is like, if you were to list these numbers all out, it's like 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 10 times. But I don't want to list all those, that's a pain. So that's why the multiply comes in. So you multiply, 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 and add them all together. So plus 3 times 10, plus 4 times 5. Figure out what that equals, and then divide by the total number that there were. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12. 10 is 22, so there's 27 total. I got 66 when I add those up, so then 66 divided by 27 is 2.4, and that seems to make sense. Like, I don't know the 2.4 is right in my head, but I can check that it's reasonable, right? These numbers are all between 0 and 4, 2.4. If you get like 17, that obviously doesn't make sense. If you get a negative number, it doesn't make sense. So just make sure your answers look reasonable. Is that okay for that one? So finish this, which I don't think is too bad, and then again, you have con that's due tomorrow, like tomorrow night, so you have class tomorrow as well. But then I would get started on that after you finish this. I'll get an answer key up here, so you can check them. So there's the answers to the front. Show your work, show something, so I know you're not just copying it. Then if you want to check the answers to the back, that's right up here. You can take a look when you're done, turn it in, and